I'm Hadi.
And I'm David.
And this is the McGrath Weekly announcements for the week of May 4th.
We will be starting out with something new this week and be spotlighting teachers from different grade levels as well as other staff members at McGrath so that the students and parents get to know the staff members better.
Here to start off with our first interview is Allison Hager, who is interviewing Mrs. Burns, one of our kindergarten teachers.
So, Mrs. Burns, why did you become a teacher?
I became a teacher because I thought about all the teachers that I had when I was going to school and what a difference they made in my life, and I wanted to be that kind of teacher for other kids.
Delving into a little bit of geography, what is the furthest you have traveled?
The furthest I have traveled is Italy. I got to visit Venice and Florence and Rome, and it was a wonderful experience.
Wow, I wish I could have been there. So, what is one fact that your students should know about you?
One fact. Let me think. I think an interesting fact that students should know about me is that I love bacon.
It's hard to resist.
Now we have an interview from Caleb with Miss Cardia.
So why did you decide to become a teacher?
Because I want to help kids learn how to read, because I think that is one of the best things that a person can be able to do.
What is one fact about you for the kids to know?
That when I graduated from high school, I didn't want to go to college. I wanted to go to New York and be a ballerina.
And where do you live?
I live in Santa Clarita.
Thank you.
In second grade, we have King interviewing Miss Chavez.
So, Mrs. Chavez, what college or university did you attend?
I attended Cal State University of Northridge.
Interesting. Now, why did you become a teacher?
I became a teacher because when I was in school, I was in third grade, and I struggled a lot through primary grades. And I want to show kids that just as my teachers did when I was younger, they really helped me succeed in life, and I want kids to feel the same way.
Yeah. What is one fun fact that students should know about you?
One really fun fact is that I started college when I was in ninth grade.
Now I, David Zavala, will be interviewing Miss Burton in third grade.
Alright, what are some of your favorite hobbies or some of the things you like to do on the weekends?
My favorite things that I love to do are actually planning my kids' birthday parties. I love to make all their decorations and come up with a fun theme and do all the things that involve their birthdays.
What character trait best describes you and why?
I would have to say hardworking, and I would say that because I worked really hard to become a teacher. I went to school for a long time, and I even have continued to go to school even now that I have my career. And I think it's really important to be a hard worker.
And lastly, what is the furthest you have traveled?
The furthest I've ever traveled, and by far my favorite vacation spot, was I went to Thailand for my honeymoon, and it was one of the most exotic places I've ever been to, and just the sights there were incredible.
Wow.
Now in fourth grade, we have Gonzalo interviewing Mrs. Rekasich.
Okay. Where were you born?
I was actually born not far from here in a town called La Crescenta, California. It's right over the freeway off the 210.
Okay, and why did you become a teacher?
I became a teacher because I wanted to help all of my students learn, and I enjoy being with them every single day.
What is one fun fact that students should know about you?
Before I became a teacher, I used to be a flight attendant, so I've traveled all over the world.
Now, in fifth grade, we have Calais interviewing Mr. Chavez.
What college or university did you attend?
I went to a school in Costa Mesa, and the name of the college was Vanguard University. It's in Costa Mesa.
Why did you become a teacher?
One of the reasons why I became a teacher is because I really like the relationship I can have with the students and teacher and see how much they can excel during the year. I also like to be able to rearrange my own desks. Like in 4th grade, when I was in 4th grade, my teacher said, I gave him a suggestion, can we change the tables to look like this? He said, George, when you are old enough, you can have your own classroom and you can rearrange your desks the way you want.
What is one fun fact that students should know about you?
Oh, that's pretty easy. Well, when you connect with the students, we have a great friendship and a great teacher-student friendship. But the things that they know about me is that I could be a great big teddy bear in the class, but if you don't get your stuff done, I'll turn into a grizzly bear.
Thank you, and I'm Clay.
Now, in 6th grade, we have Hattie interviewing Mrs. Friends.
Okay, so why did you become a teacher?
Hattie, I became a teacher because I went to a really awesome elementary school, very similar to McGrath. I had great teachers, and I also used to play school with my brother in our backyard, and I'd make spelling tests and lessons for him, and I'd force him to sit there and raise his hand. But really, it was my elementary school experience. I had great teachers, great lessons, we had a lot of awesome field trips, and all of that really inspired me to become a teacher.
Okay. What is one fun fact the students should know about you?
I think the students here at McGrath should know that I live on a farm in the middle of the city with goats and chickens. Sometimes we get rattlesnakes and coyotes and other interesting creatures, but I think that's pretty interesting about me.
Yeah. What are your favorite hobbies and what do you enjoy doing on the weekends?
Wow, that's a tough question, Hattie. I would say hobbies are gardening. I love gardening. I love being out in the sun. I love going to the beach. I love going on hikes. I love dancing. My students know all about that. I like singing. I like being with my family. I actually like working on teaching stuff on the weekends too sometimes. All that's fun.
Yeah. Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Have a good day.
You too.
Bye.
Bye.
First, we want to thank all the teachers, staff, and students who participated in the Superhero Spirit Day last Friday, May 1st. It was a huge success. Here are this week's McGrath Weekly announcements. This week, in Teachers Appreciation Week, make sure to thank your wonderful teachers throughout the week and show them how much you appreciate all their hard work and dedication. Throughout the week, 6th grade students will continue to practice for their promotion ceremony. Our 1st grade students will practice for their patriotic performance that takes place later this month. Also, 5th grade students are gearing up for their PE and state science testing coming up. 3rd and 4th grades will be taking their state testing.
On Monday, May 4th, 4th grade students will be going on a field trip to the San Fernando Mission. Tuesday, May 5th, is Cinco de Mayo. Music classes and chorus will meet with Mr. Valerino on the stage. Wednesday, May 6th, orchestra will meet at their designated times. Thursday, May 6th, the 6th graders will have a barbecue at La Mesa Junior High. There are no staff birthdays this week, but we would like to wish all of the students who have birthdays this week, happy birthday! This is Haji.
And I'm David.
Thank you for watching our weekly announcements.
Have a great week.
Bye!